So, welcome to Leo Vlogs. It's our first episode. Today we're going to be filming a new project.
Near me. It's giving me faith that there are still nice young men in this generation. Now confess your sins to me.
Yo, you goddamn flit. Stop.
I take it you're Holden? Yeah. Okay, we're going to take turns sharing experience, and remember, be respectful, Holden. It seems like you have had quite a rough time. Care to tell us about your experience?
After transferring through millions of goddamn schools, I met a boy named James Castle at Elkton Hills. I was in the shower when I heard a thump. I didn't think much about it until I heard a goddamn stampede outside. Thump.
What the fuck? Alright, can I finish?
Take what you said back.
Never.
Take
back what you said.
Never.
I hurried out and nearly fell on my way out. I made my way past a huge crowd and saw a dead guy laying there. I didn't really care except he was wearing the goddamn sweater that I loaned him. It was terrible.
Back to your dorms, everyone.
I guess you have truly learned what life becomes after childhood. It just kills me that the kids that see it will be stuck with that memory forever. I would be so sad if some kids like Phoebe had to see me dead on the ground uncovered.
I once was stranded on an island with a group of youthful, innocent boys. We had nobody to look after us, so I was elected a natural leader. Originally, we were glad to be away from the war in the adult world. Only I realized our group of boys became the same thing.
Piggy and I were walking to Jack's encampment to fetch Piggy's glasses, and Jack started acting very aggressive. We just wanted his glasses back so we could make a fire. Originally, they weren't so terrible, but they began to separate from my leadership. All these boys cared about was power, which Jack firmly demonstrated. He killed Deso, murdered Simon, and stole our resources.
Ralph, I'm getting kind of tired.
Shut up, Piggy. We need to obtain the specs. I can see the fort up there on top of the hill.
Stay away from us! I'm warning you! If you're not with me, then you're my enemy!
We need those specs!
Don't make me kill you!
Fight.
That's how I lost Piggy.
There, you're safe now. Former King Macbeth, can you tell us about yourself?
Former, I earned my title fair and square by killing King Duncan. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee.
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
To Macbeth.
My wife, Lady Macbeth, drugged the guards as I executed my plan. I heard the clangor from my wife's bell. I walked into the faintly lit room where the former king slept. The persuasion of my wife for power was enveloping my mind. I placed the dagger upon the guards so they would be found guilty of his murder. Then the guilt started to flow over me.
Clean from my hand. No, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
Interesting.
I kind of feel like I have somebody else's blood on my hands as well.
Really? Would you like to elaborate?
I always wanted to be like him, and when he wanted to climb the tree over the river, I would always follow him up to jump into the river.
Yo, Gene, let's
climb the tree. Okay, let's go.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fall off right now. This is sketchy, bro. Oh shit. Oh, whoa.
And that's the day my innocence was lost. I thought of every activity as a competition against Finney. In the end, I took this competition too seriously and ended up killing my best friend in the process.
I hope this helped you all today.
I never really realized how much I value life. All my life, I've been focused on building up my ego. Playing a character I unintentionally have been creating, I have become the one thing I have despised after witnessing the events of this war. My innocence was lost when I betrayed my best friend, and that was devastating for me.
My wife was the mastermind behind the whole operation of obtaining the crown. Actually, no, it was all my fault. I have been in denial all this time. I have caused all this death and treachery. That moment I killed King Duncan was the start of my innocence withering away.
The tragedies I witnessed during my time on that island made a big impact on my maturity. At such a young age, I had to cope with becoming the leader of children that eventually went savage. If only I could preserve the innocence of others forever, then my friend Piggy wouldn't have died.
It's sort of nice to know I'm not alone. I thought I was going goddamn crazy. I just think that kids, especially the innocent ones like Phoebe, shouldn't be around phonies or death. It's too much for a little kid. It was too much for me to see my damn little brother buried underground. He was too young.
Okay, you were all very productive today. See you all next time.
Despacito. Y sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te mates si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Entre las paredes de tu laberinto, hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube.
Wait, should I zoom in on Shaq when he talks?
Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Hey, sexy lady. Si te pido un beso, pensámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, estoy tan mirándolo. Sabes que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabes que esa beba está buscando de mi bam bam. Prueba de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, yo quiero malicia con mi delicadeza. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Y es que esa belleza es un rompecabezas, pero para montarlo aquí tengo la pieza. Quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te mates si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Entre las paredes de tu laberinto, hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube. Así como toca te cachiga Quiero ser tu ritmo.